guys, once again, sorry for the shitty lighting, but we got to talking after I made that last video. This is my little sister, Lisa.
Hi.
Sorry, blank moment. So we got to talking after I made my last video, and I really wanted to make another video while this was still kind of fresh in our, aura.
Mind things.
Yeah. So, wait, what time is it anyways? Whatever. So she told me some stories, recent and further away. I'm just gonna, whisper something into her ear after I pause this. Hang on. Sorry. Yeah, so, Lisa, it looks like there's a stick on my window. Who did that? What? Anyways, do you see it? No.
I don't know.
What?
Oh my god.
What?
The window's alive.
Oh my god, you're a freak. Anyways, so Lisa, can you just tell them different stories starting from when you were really little? From the earliest you can remember to the most recent.
Well, it's funny how I remember the things that she doesn't. So,
Oh wait, I have to intervene with something. By the way, we've had a really strong connection since we were really little, so that just to kind of help, once again, I'm very superstitious, and I think that if you have a strong connection with someone, you're spiritually, there's a lot of different things that are kind of based off of that. Okay, continue.
Okay, so, as I was saying, yeah, like she said, we have a lot of strong connections with each other, and I guess the first thing that's ever paranormally happened to me that I remember of is when we were really little, and we lived in a house that is next to mine right now, and I think of it as the blue house because it was blue, and
That's the little tiny apartment I was talking about with the hammer.
oh yeah. Anyway, so we were in our room, and we shared a room. We shared
fucking ripping up shit on the floor.
Sorry, I'm making a mess and she's cleaning.
Stop. Continue.
Okay, so as I was saying, we've shared a room for a really long time, and she had a bed here and I had a bed here, and we were both. It was in the evening. We were both really little. We were just sitting there, pretty much doing nothing. She was reading a book. I was just kind of sitting there doing nothing. And all of a sudden, it's sad how clear I remember this. I can.
By the way, guys, I literally have a complete blank on whatever she's talking about. I don't remember this in the slightest.
She has no idea what I'm talking about.
There's not even a blur of a memory at all.
Which is really weird because I can literally picture it right now.
But like I mentioned in one of my videos, I really don't remember most of my childhood. There's a lot of things that happened that I completely do not remember whatsoever, and this is one of those things. Continue.
Okay, so as I was saying before being interrupted for the fifth time, anyways, so we were in our room and she was on her bed and I was on mine. We're just doing our thing, and then all of a sudden, our door slammed shut. It was wide open and it just slammed shut, and then it slowly kind of opened a little bit, not too much, but a little. And we both just kind of looked at each other like, what? We got up kind of quietly and slowly, and we opened it more to see if our mom or dad was there, and our brother was just a baby, so he definitely couldn't have done it. And no one was there. I'm pretty sure our parents were downstairs because they weren't in their room. And so we just kind of ignored it like Taylor normally does. We just ignored it. We went back to our beds and just kind of sat there until whatever. And then I don't know. I don't think you remember this at all, but that was the same night that I got up and slept walk. That was my first time sleepwalking.
I remember hearing the story about that.
Mom told her about the story. Yeah, it was late at night, and I got up and got orange.
Can I tell this one? She got up and got orange juice, and she didn't actually spill it, but she was cleaning the floor, and Mom came down.
No, Mom was already down. She was sitting on the couch, and I walked past. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm like, "No, I didn't say getting orange juice. I said I'm
cleaning up my mess."
I said I'm cleaning up my mess. And so I go to the kitchen. I start cleaning up nothing with my hands.
So Mom carried her upstairs. I was like, "Go to bed," and she went and climbed into her dollhouse. Okay, so that's nothing to do with anything. Anyways, just to make you guys laugh for a second.
Okay, so yeah, there was that, and okay, I'm trying to think. That's all I really remember from that house, but I also, like, there was a lot of weird vibes in that house. They weren't bad, but they were weird. I don't know.
Anything in Rutland City?
Yeah.
Really?
A lot, actually.
Rutland City.
Rutland City. You don't remember me in my room pretending to be something and, like, jumping up inside my bed, pretending I was in a different world, and you thought I was crazy and just playing around?
Nope, I don't remember that.
Okay, so
wait, can I just say all I remember from Rutland City was watching Aladdin every night of my life.
So annoying.
And playing Jurassic Park outside in the rain.
Okay, so I love doing that.
Continue with your story.
Okay, we are both very ADD. I am so sorry for that. Anyways, so I would be, and this was like we always kind of not switched rooms, but she would sleep with me, and then like a month or two later, she'd be in this room, and then come back, and it was just back and forth. And so this was one of the times when she switched rooms, and we were in separate rooms, and she used to come in my room, and I would just be like, I would I would be everywhere. And the weird part about that is I could I could see what was around me. I knew it was my room, but I could visualize what was happening because I heard stuff. Like it was almost like my imagine being in your room and closing your eyes and having your best friend tell you where to go and what to do. That's kind of what it felt like, but my eyes weren't closed and I knew what I was doing, but I didn't. It was really weird, but Taylor always thought that I was just trying to be stupid and weird.
I still think so.
She still thinks so, but
I think she's just wacky.
She thinks I'm just wacky. Who uses that word?
I do. Anyways,
yeah. So I was just being wacky. I was on a roll.
Shut up. Just continue.
Anyways, and you okay?
I'm fine.
And the rest of my stories about that kind of stuff was just kind of boring in my imagination. I guess I was little, so I'm gonna tell you about the more recent stuff. Is that blood?
No.
Okay, good.
That's ink.
Okay, good. I don't. Okay. Anyways, so the more recent stuff. I don't know if you know or not, but she doesn't live with me anymore.
Nope.
She moved away on my birthday
because of circumstances. And did you just do what I think you did?
What did I just?
You're so gross.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah, she this.
Still people sleeping.
I knew that. Okay. So there were she's not living with us anymore, and when she did live with us, the weird.
By the way, the place that she lives now is the place I talked about in my last video with the door that was rattling and stuff. Okay, continue.
I forgot, there's something in that room.
Clearly.
Okay, so well, before she left, when she still lived with us and stuff, this is just what I believe. she agrees with me, but I've had this theory for a while. Stop making faces. I've had this theory for a while now, and so there. My theory for when she did live with us was there was a spirit that liked her or just wanted her attention. I guess like he or she got her in trouble, but in a playful way.
Yeah, like it would never be like serious trouble. And in the beginning, it was really scary, but then like bad vibes. But then after I did a really silly thing, uh, when I put the salt at my door and my windows,
Oh
my mom
yeah.
picked on me. Like, you trying to keep vampires in your room? No, ma'am. I'm afraid of the spirits. Anyways, um, after I did that, it wasn't so bad anymore. It was kind of just playful.
Yeah, I'm glad it was playful for you.
Continue.
So, in more recent events,
Since I left.
since you left, this spirit has been nonstop taking it out on me. It is literally so pissed off that she is gone. Like, I get in trouble for nonstop everything.
Things she like didn't do.
Like my mom will accuse me of taking stuff or doing stuff I don't even wouldn't even think of doing.
Like it's things that she saw there before, like she knows was there and she like remembers seeing it and stuff.
But
And like maybe even picked it up and like looked at it or something, but put it back and didn't take it. And then it would actually like it would go missing, or it part of it would be like not there anymore. And so my mom would come to her freaking out on her. Like,
well, I mean, it's understandable though because our brother is only 8, and well, actually, he does a lot of stuff,
but he doesn't go in the basement.
yeah, true. He doesn't like go anywhere he shouldn't be. And I mean, I do go stuff like
She will take things
yeah,
sometimes, but like
I'm a teenager. I'm gonna do stuff I'm not supposed to do, but I know my limits. And there's this one time when I went in my basement to get something, and on my way up, and this is understandable if you don't believe me, but it I don't know how to explain how.
is this thing you just told me or no?
Yeah. Okay. So I was in the basement trying to get something, and everything was good. It was normal. And then I started heading up, and if you knew me, I'm petrified of basements. I'm completely petrified of the dark unless I know there's something there to comfort me. I've always been that way. Like, even if I'm watching a horror movie and I get scared, I put my legs up. Shut up, Taylor. Anyways, so I was in the basement and I got the thing I needed. And sorry, I had a hair in my mouth. Shush. Okay, so I went in the basement, I got my thing, and then on my way up, I'm just going to say this was literally the most scariest thing that ever happened to me. Well, besides, yeah. Anyways, um, the light shut off, and I'm like, I started freaking out a little bit. Yes, because I'm petrified. Oh, I eventually cried.
Wait, can I just say, one of my biggest fears is to be trapped in a basement, like with the door locked and the light just turning off, and like nobody's like helping you, and you're just stuck there. I've always been terrified of that. I like avoid basements in the dark, and
And just to add to this, it was like pitch black out.
it was
like
nighttime.
no, wait, it was like 11:20 p.m. It was 11:20 p.m. and my parents were both asleep. My brother was obviously passed out, and the light shut off, and I started freaking out a little. I was like, oh my god, just a little. And then I reached for the door, and I grabbed the doorknob and I turned it, but it was locked. And I I started crying. I was trying to stay quiet because I really didn't want to wake up my parents because they would have yelled at me. And I started crying, and I like kind of crouched down, and I'm just sitting there like bawling. And honestly, it's been really hard since she left because normally she's there to either tell me to shut up or comfort me. And so this was one of the times where she would have been like, "It's okay, just calm down." And so I didn't really know what to do. I was flipping out, crying my eyes out. I was trying to stay quiet while doing this, which was hard. And then I was ready to just burst out and bang on the door, wake everyone up, and say, "Get me out of here now." And right before that happened, I felt something. I I could feel Taylor there with me. I could hear her voice. Like,
She sounds so fake right now.
well, I don't know how to say this. I mean,
She felt my presence with her.
yeah, it was. I don't even know how to explain the feeling of it. It was just.
By the way, this has gone on to 15 minutes, so if we could wrap it up.
Yeah. Okay. So, point of the story is, I could feel Taylor there with me, and she was just kind of saying it was okay, and it was really weird, but at the same time really comforting. And I tried other ways to get out, and it didn't work. And eventually, my dad opened the door,
And turned the light on.
and I was saying to like, how'd you turn the light on? Why'd you lock the door? And he's like, Lisa, what are you doing? It's 1:30 a.m. And I'm like, what? I wasn't down here that long. And yeah, just to kind of wrap that up, it was the scariest, worst time of my life, and I'm honestly that much more scared of basements.
Just that much.
Yes.
Anything else?
It's gone on for 16 minutes.
My eyes are stuck. Yeah, but I'm sure, like, anything else you can just say quickly.
Besides, oh, Taylor had this problem too. She only had it once. I've had it like a few times, but not all at the same time. She had the moment where everything in her room.
Oh, yeah.
Why don't you tell this one?
I had this moment. I think it only happened like maybe once, maybe twice, but I'm pretty sure it was only once. All of the power that was like in my room, everything in my room went off like completely, and I went into her room and asked her if her stuff went off because nothing was off when I went in there, and nothing was off in the rest of the house either. And basically, all the power went out in my room, but nowhere else.
And small detail. Well, when she left, I moved into her room, and my brother took my room, and the cat took my room.
And my room is the room where I was too scared to sleep alone.
Yeah, I have a very, very hard time sleeping in there, but I do it anyways. I don't really know why, but the same thing that happened to her happens to me, except not all my power turns off. It's normally like I'll be Skyping my friend and my computer will turn off. And I'll be watching my TV will turn off, or my light will turn off. It's really weird.
That's another one of those things where it could just be like.
But the thing is, like,
technologically problematic, but still.
Like my light, why would my light randomly turn off and then just I click it again?
Does it turn off in any sort of order, like all the things? Or is it all just random at different places?
No, well, it hasn't happened a lot, but like from when it does happen, it's normally like my TV, my computer, my light again, and then my TV, my computer, my light, my light. Okay, so you guys have probably left by now.
Okay, so hopefully you guys like this video, and you got to meet my sister. I'm probably gonna make another video with her in the morning, but it's probably gonna be something entirely different. I'm definitely now more interested in making these kind of videos because I really like to, like, I don't know, get this stuff out there because it's just really interesting stuff. So, yep, I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to this stuff, like my channel, please subscribe, hit that like button, comment below, and yeah, thank you guys. Bye!
Bye!